Negotiable Instruments Act, Section 10, Payment in Due Course. Under Section 10 of the Negotiable Instruments Act, 1881, the law defines the expression, payment in due course. This concept is extremely important because it protects the payer such as the maker, acceptor, or drawee when payment is made properly and in accordance with legal requirements. The provision ensures that when a negotiable instrument is paid correctly, the payer is discharged from further liability. 1. Meaning of payment in due course. Payment in due course refers to payment made in accordance with the apparent tenor of the instrument, in good faith and without negligence, to a person in possession of it under circumstances that do not give reasonable grounds for doubting that person's entitlement to receive payment. All these essential conditions must be satisfied together for such payment to legally qualify as payment in due course. 2 essential elements of payment in due course. A. Payment according to the apparent tenor of the instrument. The payment must be made strictly in accordance with the terms appearing on the face of the instrument, including the amount mentioned, the due date specified, and the manner indicated, such as payable to bearer or payable to order. The payer is not required to investigate any hidden defects and is obligated only to comply with the terms as they appear on the instrument itself. B. Payment made in good faith. Good faith implies honesty in fact, absence of dishonest intention, and no knowledge of any fraud or illegality affecting the instrument, meaning that the payer must genuinely believe that the person receiving payment is entitled to it. C. Payment made without negligence. The payer must exercise reasonable care while making payment, as negligence may arise if obvious alterations are ignored, visible irregularities are overlooked, or suspicious circumstances are disregarded. If payment is made carelessly or without reasonable caution, it will not qualify as payment in due course. D. Payment to a person in possession of the instrument. Payment must be made to a person who is in possession of the instrument in the case of bearer instruments, or to a person who is legally entitled through endorsement in the case of order instruments. Possession gives rise to a presumption of entitlement, provided there are no suspicious circumstances. E. No reasonable ground to believe lack of entitlement. The payer must not have reasonable grounds to suspect that the person receiving payment is not entitled to it, nor have notice of theft, fraud, or any defective title, or circumstances that would put a prudent person on inquiry. If such suspicious facts exist and are ignored, protection under Section 10 may not be available. 3. Legal effect of payment in due course. When payment qualifies as payment in due course, the payer is discharged from liability and the instrument is treated as properly satisfied. The payer cannot be required to make payment again even if it later emerges that the recipient had a defective title, thereby protecting banks and other payers in the ordinary course of business. 4. Practical importance in commercial transactions. Payment in due course plays a crucial role in banking operations, check clearance systems, and commercial transactions involving negotiable instruments by ensuring certainty in financial dealings and protecting honest payers. It facilitates the smooth functioning of negotiable instruments in trade and commerce, without which payers would face the constant risk of double liability. For more details, contact us.